Welcome to paradise. Okay, well, welcome back. It's Tuesday, May 31st. We just passed Memorial Day weekend. Hope you had a safe weekend. So, I don't know if you saw my video on Lake Coeur D Alene. On day 2, I was so desperate to catch a limit, I ran up the Coeur D Alene River, and there's a chain of lakes. The first lake was Anderson, and I went in there. I didn't catch any. I caught a pike in there. I was fishing in a hailstorm, and I think the water was like 50 degrees at that point. I'm going to go back there tomorrow morning. I'm going to shoot a day's worth of video in there and just fish it really, really hard. I was surprised at how much water was back there, actually. I didn't expect it to be that big. And it's not huge, but I think if there's nobody in there, which is a big if, I can make it a full day's video, 8 hours, and just fish it really thoroughly. I have no idea what to expect. You know, if there's 20 boats in there, then I'm turning around and coming back out. So it's going to depend. I have that 100-yard rule. I like to stay 100 yards from a boat. I'm going to have to kind of modify that in this place. But, you know, I'm not going to fish on top of other boats. So I'm going to play that part by ear. If I'm lucky enough and no one comes in there, I'll make a day of it. It's supposed to be nice weather, so I expect there to be other boats. But my plan B is going to be go out of there, run up the river, and just, when I get to the next lake, go in there, see if there's boats in there. And, you know, it may end up being a 2 or 3 lake day, so I don't know. What you're seeing me do now will be at the beginning of that video, so you're about to see what I ended up deciding to do. But that's the plan, and I'm going to do that. My plan is 2 days. I'm going to do it Wednesday and Thursday, but not the same water. So, but I think there's 8 lakes on the chain. Between the next 2 days, I'm going to fish those those lakes on the chain and put together 2 separate videos. So that's the plan, and I'll see you on the water. Okay, we're on Anderson Lake in the off the Coeur d'Alene River, and I was the first boat in here. There was another one came in right behind me. You got to go through this canal to get in here. So he's over there, I'm over here. Behind me is my first cove I'm going to fish. I'm going to fish this hard. I'm going to throw the spinnerbait, you know, look for biters, and I'll follow that up with the Senko. I'll just drag it around in here for spawners. And before I leave the area, I'll probably pitch the Senko to the shoreline cover. My theory is the shoreline cover gets beat up. You know, that's where everybody goes. I'll do that last. I got a cove over there. I got this one. I got the one that the other guy's starting at. I got one over here, and I saw lily pads up. The growth is up. The water was 61 when I came in. I got a feeling it'll probably get into the mid to upper 60s. The air temperature is supposed to be in the 70s today. It cools down at night. Our nights are still, you know, 40s, sometimes 30s. But I have a feeling that it warms right back up. So 61 will probably be the coldest. So they should be in here spawning. Let's see if we can catch some. Okay, so I decided I'm not going to fish this first cove thoroughly. I don't like it. There's a bunch of toolies in the very back. I lifted both motors. I used my push pole. I kind of pushed my way back there. It's about a foot deep. And I looked, and I pitched to the other ones off to the side. I don't see any sign of anything in there. And my feeling is that's the prime spawning necessary. If I can't get anything there, I have no confidence out in the rest of it. So I'm abandoning this. That was 30 minutes. It's 9:30. I'm going to head to that next cove, and I'm going to kind of scout it before I actually start to fish. Anyway, that's where we're at. Okay, this is the next cove behind me. I'm going to try that one. I think I see lily pads. I'll work those. I'm not going to spend, I decided, I said I was going to fish them thoroughly. I guess what in my mind I was thinking is if I catch one, I'm going to fish every inch of it. But if I hit the main high percentage areas and I don't get bit, I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to go to the next one, and then I noticed that bank looks really good, and it's a pretty long bank. I might end up flipping today, which I'm not a flipper. Probably one of my least favorite things to do, but I may end up doing it because it looks like it's real thick over there, kind of thing where you get your boat in right in the thick of it and just kind of flip into the holes. I may end up doing it over there just to see what's in there. But anyway, let's do this one. So I'm pitching the Senko to these lily pads. There's these, some there and some there. If I don't get bit, I'm in 3.5 feet of water here, so it's probably 3 feet or so, and if I can't get bit on these lily pads, I'm not going to fish the rest of it. Like I said in the last one, this would be the prime area that I think that they would be set up on, and so there's no sense wasting time there. I'll just move on to the next thing. There's, did I get him? Yeah, I got him. Oh, he's pulling. Oh, he's pulling. He's stripping line. Holy sh! Get out of the weeds, man. Where is he? Whoa, that's a good one. Hi, buddy. Come here. Come here. Oh, he swallowed it. God dang it. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that guy. I got to do a little quick procedure though. Actually, he didn't swallow it. If you're watching on GoPro, which you will be, I got him in the, what do you call that pincher thing, or the crushers. God dang it, John. Oh, we got to get a weight on. First, we got to do this. Now we got to get a weight on him. He's got to be 3.5. I'm going to say 3.5. We got to do this. Now we got to get a weight on him. He's got to be 3.5. I'm going to say 3.5. Let's see what he weighs. That's in the lily pads. That's my first bite in the lily pads. So I'm going to stick with it a little bit. Oh, I hate this thing. Can't even tell you how much I hate this thing. 3 pounds, 13 ounces, 313. That's the first one. Sorry, buddy. Go back to whatever it is you were doing. Alright, so first one's 313. That's a good start. I mean, I don't know how big they are in here, but 313's good. And it was a largemouth, which is nice because I don't get to catch a lot of those.
So I fished one, two, three, I think 4 sets of these lily pads. I fished them good. I mean, I fished the outside, and then I flipped into the holes in the middle. Got that one fish, and I mean, common sense tells me there's more than one bass in these lily pads. My guess is every bass boat that comes in here on Saturday and Sunday fishes these lily pads. So they've been either taken or they've been caught and released to the point where they're real skittish. And the one I got maybe just showed up, or I don't know. But, you know, I'm fishing slow. I'm letting that thing sink right down to the, if there's a bed there, I'm letting it sink right to the bed. I'm shaking it, and then I'm reeling in. Well, you know, if the bass has been caught before, he's staring at my bait while I'm shaking it, but he's not going after it. And then I reel in and go to the next hole. My guess is that's what's happening, but I don't know. I'm going over here. This is the next cove. We're going to fish that, see how that does. So I'm pretty shallow here. Well, actually, I'm deeper than I thought. That's 3 feet. I was shallower up there. I saw one on a bed. So they're spawning in here. It's just how, yeah, see, now I think it's getting shallow again. Let's try this. Now that's still, nah, I got 3 feet. I thought it was shallower. Anyway, I'm gonna fish this. Can't really sight fish. Well, I might sight fish it. But I'm working my way as far as I can before the bottom of my boat starts scraping. And I'm gonna use my push pole to get back there. Go, GoPro, start recording. There's one little male. No, he's not that little. He's bigger than those smallies I was catching. I think. Is he 2 pounds? I don't know. Let's find out. That's number. So I had to use my 100-yard rule. Not everybody subscribes to the 100-yard rule. So I was fishing back there, and somebody wanted to fish there too, so they just kind of came over. And so I moved down the road here, but I've got it on my my radar. I didn't fish. I fished about half of it. And I mean, I know there's more in there, and so I'll go back to it. But in the meantime, while they're fishing over there, I'll work this bank that I've been planning on working, just kind of casting my Senko as close to the edge as possible and picking off any bed fish that are bedding right on the edge there. I'm in pretty shallow. It says 1.5 feet, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're down this bank, and then this lake is huge. I mean, there's a lot more water here than I thought, so I can fish in here all day and avoid other boats and get a full day's fishing in. GoPro, start recording. All right, I got a, oh, he feels good. This one feels good. Yeah, he's a good one. Not as big as the 313, but you know, it's a pretty fish. He's over 2. I know he's over 2. There he is. Let's weigh him. Let's get a weigh on him. Two, 4. I'm locking 2-4. Okay, so that's number 3. That's 2 pounds 4 ounces. I sat on that bed for about 10 minutes and they just weren't aggressive enough. I gave up. I'm pretty sure I can get a limit running this. And then what I may end up doing is using my push pole and actually pushing back into these tulies and flipping back there. But for now, let's try to get ourselves a limit. All right, I'm late on this one. I had both cameras off. Well, I might have this one on. I can't even remember. Anyway, here he is. He's, how big is he? Oh, he swallowed it. Yeah, he did. He swallowed it. Surgery time, buddy. Okay, pull out the plastic. Oh, came right out. I like those kind. Okay. I don't know if this is even on. No, it's not even on. Let me turn this one on. Okay, I had both my cameras off. This is number 4. I came back, there's this waterway back here. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I came back here and it's 2 pounds 12 ounce 13 ounces. I'm taking the upper 213. There you go, buddy. So you get back there and do your thing. There you go. GoPro, stop recording. Ugh. 213. That's 4 keepers. That area that I was fishing where the other boat kind of came in on me, I'm watching this other boat. If they don't go over there, I'm gonna go over there and finish what I started. Looks like he's going over there. I work around the boats. There aren't a lot of boats in here. 1, 2. There's some down on that end, so that must be good over there. I haven't even gotten to that end of the lake. I've seen a couple of boats leave that end and go back out, and I can see a couple there. Let's see, this guy is okay. Well, we're gonna get out of this inlet because I'm gonna make one more cast in there. Okay, so this is that bank, and it stopped becoming tulies, and I'm not real confident in this stuff. I still only have four in the boat. It's 1:15. I'm going to that corner. I'm gonna fish that next. I'd really like to fish the whole lake before I go home, so we're heading that way. So I lost my 5th keeper right over here. It was a good fish, 3 pound range. I'm gonna move, here comes the wind. I'm gonna go down to that corner, and if I still don't have my 5th keeper, I'm gonna run back to where holy mackerel. I'm gonna run back to where I caught the first one. I didn't fish that cove, I just fished the lily pads, and then I'm gonna run across. There's this area over there that kept having boats on it, and if there's no boats on it, I'm gonna go over there and finish off. It's almost 2 o'clock. Okay, I'm gonna turn it on if I get. Okay, so I fished back down on that end. I had one fish, and well, I lost him. It would have been my limit. It was a good one. I'm back up here. This is the stretch where there were boats all the time, and I didn't get to fish it. I'm gonna see if I can pick one off of here and at least get a limit. Well, I think I have my keeper, my limit. I think. Yeah, oh yeah, he's definite. I wasn't sure at first because the way he hit. Go. Come here, buddy. I got you. 2 pounds? I'm gonna say 2 pounds. I'm gonna say you're a 2-pounder. I don't have the big camera set up, so let's get a weight on him. Hang on, bud. I'll get you out of here in a minute. Two pounds, 2 pounds, exactly 2 pounds. All right, there you go, pal. So that's a limit. I got, oh jeez, I can't read that. Oh, it was 213. 213. That was a 2. So I got 2 2-pounders. Those are my small ones. Let's see if I can get rid of one. See this right here? I'm gonna fish in here. I'm gonna let the wind just blow me in here, and then I'm gonna pull the Senko through there. Okay, so I caught that first one, the biggest one I've caught today, right out here in the mouth of this thing on lily pads. I didn't fish in here, so I'm gonna finish in here. I'm gonna fish this whole cove. It doesn't look too good. I mean, it's pretty bland looking, but you know, you never know. I'm gonna start on this dock and work my way all the way around. I got one here that might cull. Yeah, he's more than 2 pounds. Come here, buddy. He's definitely more than 2 pounds. Look at that boy. That's probably my second biggest of the day. Man, maybe yeah, let's just find out. Oh, I don't have the big camera on, so let's see if we can you see that? Okay, let's get a weight on him. It's just about time to go home too. It's 4 o'clock. I was gonna stay till 4. Wait, just give me a second, will you, pal? Oh, he feels heavy. 3 pounds 9 ounces. Man, he felt heavy when I let go of him. See you, buddy. 3.9. So I got rid of one of those. Got rid of one of those 2s. 3.9. Yeah, these 2, I caught 2 under 2 pounds, so they're not gonna matter. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, the 2-pounder. I'm gonna fish. What is it? It's 4 o'clock right now. I'm gonna fish about another 10 minutes. I'm just gonna complete this one little stretch here that I never got to fish all day because there was always boats on it. Okay, that's it for Anderson Lake. I ended up with 8 keepers. I had a 9th one on. He came off. Let me give you a total. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 13, 13, 1, 13, 14, 14 pounds, 7 ounces is what I come up with, the quick math. So 5 fish limit, 14 pounds, 7 ounces. Caught them all on the Senko except one. I caught one on a spinner bait. The wind got really bad. It was one of my small ones. I caught 2 under 2 pounds. That one was 1.5. You know, it's 4:15, so I was able to fish over 7 hours in here, and I would say I pretty much covered it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back tomorrow and go to another lake up here, up the chain. This is the first one on the river that you come to. I'm going to do some research. I want it to be this size, so I'm not, you know, crowded by other boats. So I'll do a little research tonight, and so I'm going to do one more of these lakes, and I'll do that one tomorrow. So that's it for this one. Hopefully the audio is okay. I'm using that other mic. The wind's not blowing. Should be okay. Well, I'm going to find out. Okay. Thanks for watching. See ya.